When constructing a brand new home, you would want to engage an architect who will deliver, without any trouble, a house that will satisfy all your needs and expectations. The architect will take care of all the technical details, handle the subcontractors, analyze the risks, and demonstrate overall competence and reliability. In short, you would like to deal with somebody that possesses a driving disposition. So how can you foster this particular quality, for which doesn't seem to exist any curriculum at universities or companies' internal training? An option that worked for one of my clients was that of assigning new managers to real projects and give them the freedom to lead people and activities. To facilitate the process, the sponsors were instructed to choose projects relevant for the company, which could demonstrate clear benefits and with objectives that were challenging but not impossible to achieve. Unfortunately, this approach doesn't work for all clients. In fact, most sponsors enthusiastically embrace the idea when I propose it, but then they quickly take back control when the first difficulties arise. A simpler alternative is to invest time and energy on a personal project. This path is completely within your domain of control, and it forces you to adopt a driving disposition in an area that motivates you. You must choose a project that really matters to you, and the project should be a challenging one. The more difficult, the better, but not impossible. It should be feasible, even if with many obstacles on your path. My personal example is running a marathon, and the last one in particular. I had already run 5 marathons, but due to the restrictions against COVID, I practically stopped running for more than 1 year. In the meanwhile, the 2020 Stockholm Marathon, for which I had already paid for, was postponed 3 times. For some reason, at the last call, I decided that I would run it. But I had only 8 weeks left to prepare, starting from practically zero, when I usually train for 6 months, building on an already decent base. Moreover, I had gained some weight. Eventually I ran, actually walked on a few difficult segments, and finished the marathon, destroyed but within the time limit. If you ever run a marathon, you know why this is a suitable example. If you haven't, trust me, it's a good example.
Och hjärtligt välkommen Luciano Garagna from Italy.
However, I must confess that while I now boast my runner title, I failed in many other projects, for example, learning to play the piano. And the reason is always the same. I liked the idea, but not enough to overcome the unavoidable obstacles that I found on my path. And to increase your chances of success, tell everybody about your new project, so to create social pressure. Put yourself in a situation in which you have no alternative but to succeed.